Hello everybody, my name is Brady and we are back with another React video, and today we're going to be checking out more SamONella. Today's video is how to read fire diamonds. I don't know what a fire diamond is. At this point we're getting into the videos that I'm not so sure how well these are going to go as reactions. Like, I have no clue what a fire diamond is or does or something. I saw the thumbnail and it's got the thing with the numbers in it, and it looks vaguely familiar, but I don't know exactly what they are. I don't know if I'm ignorant or if this is just an obscure thing that you decided to make a video out of. It's probably more well known than I think. I just don't know what they are. So I'm guaranteed to learn at least one thing in this video, so that's something. So let's get this started. We got some SamONella videos to get through.
Hey kids, today I'll be teaching you how to read these things. The symbol is technically known as NFPA 704, but nobody really calls it that. Most people refer to it as a fire diamond or a safety square. Or if you're British, figmenty, pigmenty, crossa-tossa, whatever floats your boat. Anyway, when you see the symbol, usually on a door or a container or something, it means there's a hazardous material present. And the numbers and symbols on the diamond give information on exactly how dangerous that material is. So,
okay, that actually makes a whole lot of sense why I would not have seen these. But, like, I have definitely seen them. Just not often or recently. Like, it's familiar enough that, like, I recognize this shape and colors in the way that they are put together. I just had no clue of the significance here. So this is going to be something that maybe a fun little bit of trivia that I could break out in like a random conversation in a pharmacy. When would I get the opportunity to actually interact with fire diamonds? I'm actually not really sure. I haven't been in a place with a lot of chemicals in a while, so I don't know what it would take.
So first off, notice the four colors, right? Each one represents a different type of hazard. Red is for flammability because fire and burning things are usually red. Yellow is for chemical reactivity, I guess because chemical reactions involve swapping electrons and electricity is yellow, sure. Blue is for health hazards because fuck you. And then white is just extra space for other stuff. So the three colored diamonds, or if you want to be politically correct, the African American diamonds, each have a number from 0 to 4. And each of these is like a threat level for that category. If the number is 0, it basically means...
You know what I know? This is a stupid, random thing, but like I was watching some European YouTubers recently, and I caught them referring to just black people on the whole as African Americans, and I'm like, what? Like, why would you default to American? Like, is that like just a thing that we are just so used to? Like, it's so overexposed to like it being African American in media or something, and that people like instinctively go to it. I know it's a stupid thing to even worry all that much about, but I caught that in like a weird moment. I was like, Why would Europeans like immediately? And they weren't referring specifically to America. They were just like, nah, African. Maybe it was like where in Europe were they from? They might be in a place where there's just not a lot of black people. So maybe that might be it. Maybe they're just thinking like, okay, never mind. I worked it out in my head, I think.
Fuck you. And then white is just extra space for other stuff. So the three colored diamonds, or if you want to be politically correct, the African American diamonds, each have a number from 0 to 4. And each of these is like a threat level for that category. If the number is 0, it basically means you'd have to be some kind of professional to manage to fuck things up in that fashion. Sand, for example, has a 0 in its flammability. The only time sand burns is when it's wedged in the cracks of your Speedo for too long. However, please Please note that the health section does not apply to ingestion. For example, motor oil has a blue rating of 0, but that in no way makes it safe to drink. If the number is 1, that means there's a threat present, but you'd still have to be like an advanced level dumbass in order to really find it. Cellulose, the primary chemical found in paper, has a flammability of 1, so don't, hold it over a fire for a while, and you'll be fine. 2 is where things start being kind of a big deal. Capsaicin, the chemical that makes peppers spicy, has a health risk of 2.
You know what? Now that I think about it, I think maybe I've seen this at like a gas station or something. I think that might be where I've heard of this before. Now that he's talking about like flammability, that would make sense if I saw it at like a gas station or like an oil place or a place where they work on cars and they have flammable stuff. I feel like it may have been something like referring to like the flammability. So that would make sense.
Finish chopping your jalapenos and then you go touching your jalapenos. It's not gonna kill you or nothing, but it's gonna mess your day up for sure. If you see a 3, that's when you know you gotta watch out. Gasoline, it's got a flammability of 3, and we all know gasoline. You see gasoline walking by, you better take the cigarette out of your mouth, get the static off your clothes, fix your hair, make yourself presentable, don't make eye contact. That's the only way to keep yourself safe. And then 4 is the highest number on the scale. If you see a 4, the best thing to do is just start walking backwards. Because if you're close enough to read that 4, chances are you're not where you need to be. Nitroglycerin has a reactivity of 4. If you soak a tissue in nitroglycerin and give it to your friend to sneeze in, that sneeze will result in his entire goddamn face getting blown off.
Nitroglycerin, that's come up recently on the channel for some reason. Like, yeah, it's both highly flammable and a heart medication. So that's actually really interesting here. Why did that come up recently? Sometimes the most random stuff happens on this channel. And then I just start seeing it other places, and this is just another one of those cases.
So yeah, 4s are nothing to sneeze at. Literally. Now let's move on to the bottom bit. Unlike me, this diamond isn't just a big white waste of space. This is the spot for any extra warnings you need to know about. Most of them are pretty self-explanatory, like radiation, or biohazard, or gaze, so I'll just go through a few that aren't as easy to interpret. Take a look at this one. Unless you hear faint mooing while you're reading it, chances are it doesn't mean what you think. OX is short for oxidizer, which is basically something that produces oxygen when exposed to heat. This doesn't sound so bad until you realize that heat plus oxygen rarely ends well for most fuels in the vicinity. If you see this one, it means white people aren't allowed to touch the material. Just kidding. White people are allowed to do whatever they want. It actually means don't mix with water, or else it could explode or multiply or something. Ese means simple asphyxiant, referring to gases like helium. It basically means that while this gas isn't poisonous, it's also, not air. So if you breathe it for too long, you will still die. Alright kids, so now that you know all the ins and outs of these things, let me give you a little quiz. On the left we got a bunch of things, and on the right we have a bunch of fire diamonds. Pause the video now and see if you can match them up correctly.
Oh no. I didn't realize there'd be a quiz. Sorry, the sodium metal is covered up by my face, but it says sodium metal, and then under that it says drinking alcohol, apparently. Oh god. Was I paying attention? Was I paying enough attention? What do you not mix with water? My mixtape. Okay, I'm starting to think that this isn't like a super... Okay, so his mixtape just has to be like the hot one because it's like straight up fire. The 0 one, which one is that? Like I'd assume like drinking alcohol would be like a little bit like it might be in like this one. Wait, you can mix drinking alcohol with water, so it's not this one. So maybe it's down here and it's this one. Nitrogen gas is I believe it would have the SA at the bottom, and sodium metal. What would you be? And then we got hydrogen cyanide, which I think would be the top one. So like, is sodium metal this one? Is it flammable? Never mind. I tried. We're gonna see what the answers are, assuming he gives us the answers. Okay, give me the answers.
Here are the answers.
Okay. I was wrong about... I knew the math didn't work out there because, like, I didn't want to be on this forever. So his mixtape is fire, yes. Hydrogen cyanide was at the top. Okay, I mixed that up, I believe, with another one. What did I do? I did, like... Or which ones did I do? I've already forgotten. Oh, nitrogen gas is... SA, yeah, that makes sense. And drinking alcohol, I think that's okay. Now this all makes sense. The real mistake here is I mixed up the sodium metal thing, and that threw me off on another one. But there are some elements I learned here. I actually kind of learned something, just not well, just not super duper well.
So now you know all about NFPA 704. Till next time, I'm SamONella, and thank you for watching.
Thanks, Sam. So that was weird. That was a weird thing to do here. I was not prepared for a quiz. Maybe I should have... maybe if he did these more often, I'd absorb more information. So it would keep me on my toes a little bit better. But putting me under pressure, though, that's scary. But yeah, that was a fun little... Don't you ever do that again. All right, so that was a fun little thing. So we've got a few more SamONella videos we're going to be checking out in the near future. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. As out of place as it is on the channel, we've committed this far to finishing SamONella's videos. We're going to do it. We're going to finish them up. So thank you for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, buy a shirt, become a member, and that's about it. Thank you, and I'll see you guys next time. All right, bye.